Hey guys, y'all remember me? It's been a year. I tried doing this video like 4 different times, and it always turns out an hour, and that makes it bad. So I'm going to do this like in 5 to 10 minutes. So why am I back? I'm sure some people here are there's still some people here, first of all, which they need to move on. Y'all need to move on, please. But those who are here are probably wondering, man, did he succeed? Did he actually stay off the internet? No, not entirely. Mostly no. I'm still on the internet a fair bit. I still play too many video games. But I do spend less time on the internet. It's a big plus. It's a big, big plus. I get a lot more done now. I'm too busy in real life, and that's a really, really, really good thing. I'm holding myself back from over-explaining things because that's something else I need to work on. I'm about to over-explain something. Not in the sense that I want to hear my own voice, but more in the sense that I don't want to actually do anything. I'd rather just talk forever instead of actually do things. So, no, I'm just going to quickly explain things, and that's it. It is nice not having to edit videos anymore. And when I'm on YouTube, when I'm on any social media, I have a very, very chaotic, very nonchalant, very uninvested opinion or just demeanor. And it's wonderful. It's awesome. So even if I am on social media, it's to a far less invested extent. For those of you who are still here, y'all need to go. YouTube just sucks, man. There's ads, there's double ads, there are unskippable ads, there's no ad revenue, it's awful. And that's just the ads. There's a lot of great stuff on YouTube, but you're going to have to dig for it, and it's just an addictive sinkhole. For every 10 minutes you watch, there's like 10,000 hours uploaded. 1,000 hours uploaded. You can't watch it all. You can't get close to even watching a portion of it all. A portion of all that you're interested in. There's just too much. There's way too much. There's always going to be something just enough for you to find, so just drop it. Drop it. What's going on with the bridging? Is the bridging dead? Dormant. Sleeping. I don't think it's dead. Anyone can bring it back. Like, literally anyone can bring it back. I'd actually think that like a 52-year-old could bring it back. That'd be awesome. Some 52-year-old person, not even a nerd, just like, oh man, I'm sick of, I need a new hobby. So January 2021, I'm going to make an abridged series. Like, they find little Karibo stuff, and they're like, oh, that's awesome. I can do that too. I can spend $50, $100 on a decent video editing software. Boom, there you go. But it is easy to think that abridging is dead because Team 4 Star stopped doing Dragon Ball Z abridged, and Little Karibo should stop Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. He says he's got one more season. It's going to be 10 years till he finishes that. He needs to stop. He's almost 40. He needs to stop. And it's not his age that's the issue necessarily. It's the fact that he's been doing this for 14 years. No one should be doing this more than 5 years. I'm guilty of this. I did it almost 7. And realistically, I should have had everything done within 4 years. Like, realistically. I don't know if something Witty Entertainment's going to come back with Sword Art Online abridged. But I never watched them anyway, so I don't really care. Anyone can get into this, though. It's never been more approachable in terms of basic editing, basic skills. You just have to have a sense of humor, but no one has a sense of humor anymore. So in that sense, it's dead. But what are you gonna do? I had a fourth thing. I forget the fourth thing was. Oh well. Before you ask, no, I'm not doing the rebuilds. I have thought about it, though. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh yeah, a retired abridger comes back to YouTube just to do the rebuild. No, I remember the fourth thing now. I'm moving. I'm moving. I have a really nice cushy job, and within 12 months I'm going to essentially hand it in, say no thank you, and do the homesteading thing. Why? Because we have 2 little munchkins running around now. One's running, one's not running yet. And we need to be closer to family. Family needs to be closer to these kids. It's important for them and for us, honestly, that we go our own way and that we move closer to family. It's going to be better for everyone. Everyone's personal development, everyone's interpersonal connection, bond. So it's scary though. It's scary. I survived furloughs. Like 1 out of 6 coworkers basically got laid off. A delayed layoff. And 1 out of 6 in my department is like 6 or 7 coworkers. No, I guess it was more like 1 out of 5 to 1 that... Oh well. It was a lot. And somehow I survived that. So apparently my bosses still think I'm worth the money that they put into me. And I'm going to turn that in. And it's scary because it's a lot of money. But this is better for us. So just popping back in here to say that spiel. That's the biggest change, and that's probably the biggest improvement in our lives. We are aiming for something something cliche, something more fulfilling, more satisfying. You know, something we are passionate about. And while that is true, that's all true, I see it more as just like it doesn't make sense to stay here for our kids. It makes much more sense for our kids to be around their grandparents and their aunts and uncles and cousins. So that's that. And praise be to God, we have the resources to do that. We're in a very good position for that. So not really a reason not to. Some other takeaways. We are massively decluttering. Anything we keep, we're going to have to take with us. So anything we get rid of now, we don't have to deal with later. It is so fulfilling to have. It is so reassuring to have like another 2 boxes each month that we're just going to donate or sell. You really don't need a whole lot of stuff. And I don't mean to insult anybody who doesn't have a whole lot of stuff, but like we had a lot of stuff and it's getting rid of. And I have a really strong feeling that most people have too much stuff. Even if it's junk, even if they're not rich, even if they're not middle class even. Like, there's a lot of waste. You'd be surprised. Find something you haven't used in a year and seriously consider getting rid of it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I've been up to. That's what we've been up to. There's no Discord to plug because I nuked the Discord last week. That was too much distraction. If you have questions, I'll still get on the account, and feel free to leave a comment, but y'all should be off this. Go do something productive. I'm done with my 20s. I'm past 20s. Okay. Go do something physical. Go do something really physical. I don't know. Practice kickboxing or jiu-jitsu or I don't know. Run a lap or something. Use that body of yours. Thanks, and I'll see you guys around.